Hey everyone, it's Eric Unrated and
Nick Neon. And today we're doing another series. This one is like one of our favorites because it's called the Unsung Heroes of Cinema. Oh. It's basically like all characters, heroes, villains, monsters,
maybe
movies.
Even
yeah, all movies and stuff that we feel have not received their just due, and we're gonna praise them like no other. So, I don't think there's any better one to start this shit off with than like fucking Matilda. This is the book, but obviously the movie directed by the incredible Danny DeVito. Today's unsung hero is the Trunchbull. Miss Honey!
she can multiply large sums in her head.
So can a calculator.
I mean, if you want to talk about petty, which I don't understand how we're not worse people than we are, because like, think of everything we grew up with. The Trunchbull is, for those of you who love her, is one of the worst human beings on the planet, and meanwhile we worship the hell out of her.
That's true. She's a nightmare. And she's my favorite thing about that movie. Every time I see Matilda getting along with Miss Honey, I'm like, oh, these dumb punks. The fact that her grammar is on point, her fucking socks and her fucking Olympic jock game is on point. Her shock put and javelin, that belt buckle, that fucking massive sequence when they like sneak into her house.
That's one of my favorite moments in cinema.
Yeah, like chase sequences. It's like Jurassic
Park.
Still creepy. It's like the Velociraptors in the kitchen. Trunchbull house.
We got to talk about, of course, our favorite moment from that. Jumping over that fucking banister. When Matilda like gets to the bottom, and also she's like running to get Miss Honey, and then she's like, shh. She slides on the floor, turns around, she's like, and then turns and just fucking jumps over the back. She's like, tally ho! The fact that she fucking picks the car I was just going to say, it was like her car breaks down, and she's like,
she's not even like, she's pissed as fuck.
The moment that I knew I loved her, even as a child, was when they were like, Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. F.
No, Mrs. D, Mrs. M. No difficulty, my bad.
Difficulty. And she's like, anyway. She's like, why are all these women married? I'm like, I'm too young to be bitter.
No, wait, no, the beginning of it, the little girl gets up and she's like, Mrs. Honey taught us how to spell a big word. Like, she did you? She's like, she taught us how to spell difficulty. She's like, you couldn't spell difficulty if your life depended on it. And then that girl did it with a song. Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. F, F, I, Mrs. C, Mrs. U. Why are all these women married?
Pam, we love you. Loved you in Harry Potter.
Oh my god,
You're a bitch through and through.
Oh my god. But
and children are men. She got those acting chops.
And
she pulled off the dreadlock thing. So I was like, okay, alright, I ain't even gonna question it.
Oh my god. This is how extreme it's gonna be each time we think about something we love that people are not giving their due credit to. It's like a movie that like I feel like a lot of people know about it, but they don't mention the Trunchbull. Like they're like, I don't see it enough.
Understand why not.
She's like one of the greatest villains in like cinema history.
She needs to be up there with like, the boogeyman of cinema.
No, seriously.
Jason, Freddy, Michael.
Like, in the book she's great and everything, but like to give like a visual to her and a voice is just, she is perfect. Okay, wait. Mini Unsung Heroes of the movie next to the Trunchbull, Matilda's parents.
You chose books. I chose looks.
Anyway, yeah, I think we've screamed at the camera enough today.
I think we've said all we should on that.
But so on that note, I'm super, and I'm sure Eric is, like, we are super curious what you guys think of the Trunchbull. Do you remember her? Do you remember your first, like...
Do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah, and also, like, what are your favorite moments with the fucking Trunchbull?
Oh my god.
Like, I feel like we need to start, like, an AA group of, like, sitting in a circle that's like, my first encounter with the Trunchbull was in '93. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. Please leave us comments about what you think about the Trunchbull. I'm so curious.
Oh god, this ought to be good.
And then, do you wanna?
Yeah. So
end with your bow?
This bow I actually designed and drew up myself, and found the charm for it. But the amazing Steph at SheMakesGlamour brought it to life for me. So you can find her Instagram and her Etsy page in the link in the description below, and check her out. phenomenal work. So yeah, and as always, please like, subscribe, share our videos if you like what you see. You do.
And you can also follow us on Instagram. And that's it.
On that note,
Deuces.
one love.